easily be replaced by gun attachments, which would basically limit the usefulness of the said perk. For example, stopping power could be self-loaded rounds, and you only got 3 clips of stopping power bullets. And like you pick up somebody else and they don't have stopping power bullets, you don't get it no more. You know what I'm talking about, Kyle.
You know what might be interesting on that? They could do FMJ bullets and hollow point bullets, and you choose. Hollow points are stopping power, FMJ's penetration. Make your choice.
That's what I'm heading for right there.
Okay.
You know, you could but there'd be 2 separate entities. They both took up an attachment, and that would make something like bling that much worth. You want the hollow point bullets with less penetration, but more killing power with your red dot, but you lose the ability to use like bomb squad or, I want the explosives to be on the first perk slot anyway, if there is perks.
Bomb squad should be as well. I want bomb squad and dead silence so so you can actually play search and destroy and like a skilled player running and gunning with an MP5.
Sit-rep's a horrible perk.
Yeah, but we're disabling perks, but you only get 2 attachments. Say you get 2 attachments as a standard.
Right, you can do bomb squad as an attachment. I could totally see it being the next heartbeat sensor or something like it.
Yeah, bomb squad could be and you also could go even further and have like a person attachment. Instead of just like a gun, you actually have a person attachment. A person attachment could be like a vest or a flak vest or like a bomb squad suit or something like that. And just dress your character out that way without the perks.
I will say that so Modern Warfare went really wild with all the customization you could do, right? There's, how many kill streaks are there? About 12? And then with all the perks, and I don't know how many combinations there are, but it has to be thousands. And it's too much. I'm really okay with, Halo is going to have 3 combinations in most of the game types, and I don't feel like I'm missing a lot. Or is it 4? I think it's 4, Halo Reach.
4.
Yeah, so if it was somewhere much less than that, like 12 choices, and they could make a way to have them fairly balanced, then that would be okay. You don't need 1,200 combinations and permutations.
Yeah, but I think in a sense that adds some fun to the game. Like, if you look at people like Pyropuncher, who creates the most insane setups possible. I know Wings loves him, and he posts pretty decent scores with it.
Yeah,
I'm the complete opposite of pyropuncher. I had 9 classes on Xbox and 10 on PS3. Let me tell you how many of them deviate from Scavenger, Stopping Power, Ninja.
None.
1.
1? Oh, I'm surprised. You got a whole 1?
Yeah, but I wasn't finished with my Black Ops wish list. Like, I'd also like to see things like bipods on sniper rifles.
Yeah,
like deployable bipods. I'd also like to see adjustable scopes as options and accessories. Like you get the 2 accessories on your gun. Like one could be your the extra stopping power bullets with like a 12 zoom scope, or you can go like a 4.5 zoom scope with your FMJ bullets, or you could go red dot on your bolt action rifle with extra camo. Who knows?
Go ahead, you go first.
Well, me and Wings were talking about this the other night, that it would be cool if you had adjustable power scopes like you do in real life. Like if it was like I've got a 4.5 power by 14, and that would be excellent. You could turn it down to 4 power, and you could be like a quick scoped beast, and you could turn it up to 14, and you could pick those guys across the map, on Wasteland.
How would you adjust it? Like all the buttons are occupied, so.
In Halo, you just hit the right stick and it zooms in again. So I don't know.
That's true. You could do it like that.
You could do it that way, but I could see maybe you.
What's the right stick now? Oh, it's prone.
That's sprint, isn't it? Or prone? I don't know.
Left stick is sprint, right stick is prone, right? Or I have it back.
Yeah, it's knife as well. And they need to take just touching on the top of the neck.
You could go the Nintendo route and do like a dual button combination, like the B button. You could like hold B and like rotate the stick and it'll zoom in, or like you rotate it clockwise, it'll zoom in, rotate it left, it'll zoom out. Like it's something you have to do that's going to get you killed if you get caught doing it.
I would love them to do that for knifing, because I've seen knifing become a panic button for people.
Well, they're supposed to be taking the knife out of Black Ops and making it a secondary weapon where you actually have to switch to it and then like physically press the shoot button to stab.
Yeah. Knifing pisses me off so much.
Yeah, knifing's a good example of dying when I feel like it's not my fault. I've shot guys in the chest 2 or 3 times with the AA-12 as they're in their commando lunge and still lost the gunfight. And it's like, man, I outplayed that guy. That's just, it's frustrating to die when you feel like you played better than him.
Yeah.
Shotguns. Go ahead.
Okay, auto aim knife also pisses me off here. See, when a guy knifes you and he's looking at the sky and then suddenly he'll knife the sky and you'll die. Does anybody else get that, or is it just
Yeah, all the
heard it
time. I've
before,
seen guys stab me before, and it was like they stabbed me with their elbow because they're like not even looking at me. I'm like 90 degrees to their left or whatever. It's retarded.
Here's my question is, have you ever been playing Modern Warfare 2 and you get these really, really bad teams and then you wonder how you even ever die on the game?
Yeah, I know, right? It's like if somehow I had been put on the other team, this would have been an 80-5 game. Like, what happened? I was playing the other day, and like at the end of the game, I went 26-5 in a team deathmatch, in a ground war team deathmatch, and I led my team, which was that's a pretty bad score. I didn't do a very good job. But the guy on the other
26-5.
Yeah, that's a bad score.
Shut the hell up. Your Katie's not 5.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a great score, though. I mean, for a ground war.
No, but don't be like, oh, I went 26-5. What an embarrassment.
Well, I mean, what I mean to say is, like, I'm not bragging on that score like it's amazing or anything. Like, I can knock those out all night, you know? But like, I look at the rest of my team, and I'm like, how did I lead my team with 25 kills in a ground war? And they're all negative. And one of them is 6-31, I shit you not. He accounted for a third of our team's deaths. And it's like, and I jumped on him, of course, because I'm a douche. I'm like, Rickshaw, what the fuck were you doing, man?
Is it Rickshaw?
I jumped on somebody once.
I'm like, what, you got Down syndrome over there? And like, some kid on the other team, like, starts defending him. He's like, oh, come on, leave him alone.
You know, Wings was like that last week. We had Crimson Gunner in our party, and we just going apeshit at him. He's going like 4-30.
Oh, yeah, I was in that game.
Yeah,
too. You were there too. Well, Crimson Gunner's a good player. I've seen a lot of his videos when he played COD 4, but he wasn't having a good night. And
he was running around shooting the sky. He wasn't even playing serious.
Well, his scores reflected that, and Wings was having no part of having a person like that on his team. If you're not freaking positive won't really do it. You got to do. If you go 12-12 every game, Wings will call you out too. You got to pull in at least like an 18-12, and then you'll escape his radar because you don't go 20-2 every game.
You're not a liability going 18-12.
Yeah, he'll leave you alone if you do that. But Crimson Gunner was going negative, and some of his games were like, more than he wasn't going 10-12, right? He
I don't know. Paul here let us down pretty bad. Paul here let us down pretty bad later on in the Ground War TDM.
It's called 2-bar.
Yeah, I'll let you slide on
that was funny. But it was kind of fun that night. I was having a good time. And whenever Wings gets really pissed, it's usually a good show.
God damn it!
God damn it!
He just cusses at random people, like 13-year-old kids who sit in the lobby. And then Wings like, you fucking faggot!
Oh, dude, we'll get in the lobby and we'll get recognized. Let me do this. So we get, and they'll be like, oh my god, it's WoodysGamertag, and look, it's pyropuncher, and hey, Wings of Redemption. Fuck you. It's just like, really? He'll start cursing out this little kid who's so excited to be in the lobby. And
the rest of us kind of like tip our hats. She's like, yeah, hey there, buddy, how's it going? We're like, fuck you, cocksucker. I don't want you to subscribe to me.
Yeah. A guy went negative. He's like, unsubscribe. I don't want people like you to be watching my videos. Oh, my goodness. Wings, I'm not sure you're making it to heaven, my friend. Doesn't look good. Hey, I have a new topic. I have a new topic. You ready? Here's the scenario. Yes. You're at Home Depot, and on comes the zombie apocalypse. So you're at Home Depot, there's a zombie apocalypse. Kyle, what's your strategy?
Am I able to get to my car?
I don't know, it's a risk. How are you going to get there? Do it. Outline the scenario.
The first thing I'm going to do is grab something heavy and metal, probably a crowbar. If I can't get to a crowbar, then I'm going for like one of those wooden rods they've got. They're like 2 inches thick, and I'm heading for my car because I got a shotgun in the car.
Secretary?
Yeah, got the 12 gauge in the car, and I'll try to make it home because at home I've got 4,000 rounds of ammunition and an arsenal of assault rifles, and then we'll go into what I like to call defense pattern beta, which